Hello, Auburn High School. I'm Senanae.
And I'm Leah Hardy. And you're watching Tiger TV. If you're interested in ordering a physical copy of the sheet, the deadline for purchasing pre-orders is Thursday, April 14th.
The Lockheed Martin $10,000 Renewable STEM Scholarships are available for students studying eligible engineering or computer science majors. The deadline to apply is April 1st, 2022 at 3 p.m.
For all African-American female high school graduating seniors, there's a scholarship opportunity for the 2022 Amy Harris Core Textbook Scholarship. The deadline to apply is March 25th, 2022.
To bring more gender diversity to the technology industry, Prisma is launching the Prisma Diversity in Engineering Scholarship. The annual scholarship aims to encourage women to pursue software engineering studies and improve the diversity of the industry's talent pool. 2 scholarship recipients will be chosen and awarded $5,000 each to support education. The application deadline is April 18th, 2022.
For anyone interested in dual enrollment at Southern Union State Community College, choose from one of the 3 Tuesdays in April, the 12th, 19th, or 21st to learn more about this opportunity.
Attention juniors, the Alabama Department of Education is providing an opportunity for AHS juniors to take the ACT with writing assessment at school on Tuesday, March 9, 2022.
Testing will occur during the school day and is at no cost to families. Students can use the results for as many colleges and universities as they want. ACT will post scores to students' myACT.org account 3 to 8 weeks after testing.
It's National Drug and Alcohol Awareness Week. Click on the links on Schoology for more information about a chance to win a $25 Visa gift card through the Shatter the Myths bingo game. Also, stay tuned into the morning announcements each day for a daily question.
Students who plan to take dual enrollment, EAT, and/or dual enrollment nurse aid training classes for 2022-2023 must see Miss Laurie Osborne in room 1003 during your 3rd block lunch wave or during Tiger Connect, no later than Friday, March 25th.
Do you enjoy sports and helping others? Are you interested in medicine or physical therapy? Then you should consider becoming a student athletic trainer. The applications for 2022-2023 AHS Athletic Training Program are now available. Students can stop by the AHS Athletic Office or AJHS Media Center to pick up an application. The deadline to turn these in is Friday, April 8th, 2022.
Hey, I wonder what the weather's like.
Me too. Let's go on to weather with Ella Grace.
On Wednesday, it will be 73 degrees, cloudy with a 10% chance of rain. On Thursday, it will be 66 degrees, sunny with a 6% chance of rain. And on Friday, it will be 66 degrees, partly cloudy with a 5% chance of rain.
AHS's FFA is selling local-grown 1.5-gallon Boston Ferns for $20. Payments must be made using cash, check, or My School Bucks. All orders must be received by Monday, March 28th. Ferns will be delivered Thursday, April 7th.
AHS's Key Club will be hosting Colors for Children's 5K at AHS on Saturday, April 2nd from 4 until 6 p.m. This run benefits both Children's Hospitals of Alabama and our Key Club. All members of the Auburn-Opelika community are welcome to attend.
T-shirts, colored powder, snacks, prizes, and more will be provided. Register with the link on Schoology by Friday, March 25th.
The ACS Art Show Kindergarten to 12th grade will be on display from Saturday, March 19th through Thursday, March 24th at Jan Dempsey Community Arts Center. Come see what the fellow ACS students have created.
I wonder what else is going on around the school.
Me too. Let's go check it out.
If you have a friend that's always the sucker that gets got every April 1st, then you should combat the tomfoolery this year and buy them a honey roast.
What's that? Don't say it like it's something we know. It's a roast, except you say nice things about me. Honey roast.
Come buy your friends or yourself a sweet roast in Mr. Summerlin's room. We're in 1331.
You can find us during Tiger Connect on March 24th, 25th, 28th, and 29th.
You can buy your friend a treat for just $1 each.
The honey roast deliveries will commence on April 1st during Tiger Connect. Don't miss out!
Things to know about the ACT testing. If you're wearing a mask, make sure to show the inside of your mask to make sure there's no cheating before entering the test room. Technology policy. No smart devices are allowed. Technology will be taken up. Leave them at home. Breaking technology policy will invalidate your test and may lead to other disciplinary actions. There will be a 15-minute break for the ACT, but only one person is allowed to go to the bathroom at a time. Make sure to leave your snack outside the testing room and only bring your pencil and calculator inside. If you need to know if your calculator is approved or not, go to the website act.org. Make sure you don't bring your backpack to the testing location. Left-hand students will be seated on the far side of the class to reduce any possibility of cheating. And make sure you get a good breakfast. Good luck!
How do you prepare for the ACT? Well, I prepare for the ACT by currently taking ACT prep to help me get a feeling of what the ACT is going to be like when I take it, and to be able to be as comfortable as possible when taking the test, and also preparing by going through questions and different things at home with my parents to be able to prepare for it.
I prepare for the ACT by taking an ACT prep class and just asking for help on what I'll need to know for the test.
Practice testing?
I studied the ACT. Yes, I did practice things for it.
I do some practice tests and I go over some of my notes in math.
I'm going to use the ACT book to help me study and do the practice worksheets.
I guess I'll see.
You see?
I was trying to get it to peak.
Can we get the where we can where it gets bigger? Yeah. Mr. Dillard?
Can we have a segment where instead you move your mouth, but I'm the one speaking?
Can we do it for April Fools?
Yeah, April Fools.
Oh, that's funny.
Please, that does not sound like
Sure, I mean, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here.
Oh!
Are we
Yeah, that's good.
I like this.
Yeah. Can we fix this? Yeah, can we fix that at the I don't think that.
Can you make it bigger?
Can we
the full screen?
Can we
No, like on the thing.
That?
Yeah, make it bigger.
Why?
Because it's better.
Because it's better.
It's distracting me.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me, guys?
Can you hear me, guys?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me? And honestly, you can take the font, like how big the teleprompter is, like the font size. You can take it down.
Yeah.
Yes, say no. Tell me about somebody. Tell me about somebody.
That's good.
Baby girl. Yeah, I'm the man for the big VA. Won't you come play around my way? And listen to what I gotta say. Oh. We did it one, but we did. I know we did that one time. Let's go. Wait, I'm so proud of us.
No, we just keep going.
I know.
I love that.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go. We did it in one take, Mr. Dillard. We're so pumped. I know, but we didn't do it in one take. Let's go. You don't seem as hyped as I am.
You're not done yet.
I know, but still. That was good.
Anyways, okay.
Okay.
You first.
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Let's go. I'm so proud.
What time? Okay, now we have to do it. Edit
Yeah.
cut real fast.
Hi, I'm Lauren Brinkley, and you're watching World News on Tiger TV. Ukraine said it retook a strategically important suburb of Kiev on Tuesday as Russian forces squeezed other areas near the capital and pressed their attack on Mariupol. Intensified artillery fire could be heard from northwest, where Russia has sought to encircle and capture several suburban areas of the capital. Early Tuesday, Ukrainian troops drove Russian forces out of Kiev, suburb of Makrovov, after a fierce battle. The regained territory allowed Ukrainian forces to retake control of a key highway and block Russian troops from surrounding Kiev from the northwest. A Turkish foreign minister says this week's meeting between NATO leaders should be focused on ways of securing a ceasefire in Russia's invasion of Ukraine. U.S. President Joe Biden and other NATO leaders are scheduled to meet Thursday in Brussels. NATO's secretary told CBS on Sunday that this meeting is intended not just to show NATO's support to Ukraine, but also our readiness to protect and defend all NATO allies. More than 3 million Ukrainians have fled abroad, most of them to Poland. The government estimates that about half of the refugees are children and teenagers who will need to attend schools and kindergartens. It has established a task force to coordinate their school attendance in Germany's 16 states. Several Berlin schools, including some private institutions, have already taken in a few refugees, and city officials are in the process of establishing up to 50 special welcome classes to bring them up to speed in language skills. Until the welcome classes are up and running, the 2 classes organized by Sevelgen and Karlitsky will help ease the children's transition into their lives, teach them German, and enable them to make new friends. Japanese were urged Tuesday to conserve energy as the government warned of potential blackouts in the Tokyo region due to a shortage in power generation after several coal-fired plants temporarily stopped generating electricity following an earthquake last week. The rare alert Tuesday came as people were using more heat than usual due to snow and unusually cold weather for the early spring. Last week's quake caused temporary power outages as the coal-fired plants in the region serviced by the Tokyo Electric Power Company holdings assessed and repaired damage. Several plants are still down and might not resume operations for several months. An update on the political opponent of President Vladimir Putin, Alexei Navalny, was sentenced to 9 years in prison by the Russian court. Navalny was convicted of fraud and contempt of court and sentenced to 9 years in maximum security prison. A judge also ruled that Navalny would have to pay a fine of about 1.2 million rubles. Several criminal cases have been launched against Navalny individually, leading his associates to suggest that Kremlin intends to keep him behind bars for as long as possible. This is Lauren Brinkley signing off on World News. See you next time, AHS.
Hello, Auburn High School. I am Carter Benson with your high school sports. Auburn baseball started this week ranked first in the PBR Alabama State rankings. Number 1 Auburn baseball won at Fairhope 6-5. Auburn men's baseball won versus Wetumpka 13-8. Connor Crosby had 2 hits, 1 for home run and 3 RBI. Auburn baseball now sits at a 14-2 record. Auburn baseball will play Carlierville tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Auburn women's softball won versus Alabama Christian Academy 3-0. The current record is 3-7-2. Auburn women's softball will play at Benjamin Russell Thursday at 6:30. Auburn men's soccer won at Hewitt-Trustfield 4-2. Auburn women's soccer tied at Hewitt-Trustfield 0-0. The men's team is now ranked 6th in the state, while the women's team is ranked 3rd. Both teams will be playing top 15 Thompson this Friday beginning at 5 p.m. The game will be broadcasted in AHS mass media and can be seen on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the NFHS network. That's all for Auburn High School sports. Have a great day, Auburn High.
What is Drug Awareness Week all about?
Well, Drug Awareness Week is it's a national campaign to provide information to teens and students about the dangers of drugs, but it's deeper than what you learned back in elementary school or middle school. It's really addressing some of the myths about drugs that have kind of continued over the years so that our students know exactly the truth and can increase their awareness and maybe be able to help themselves or others.
What are some tips to help kids not fall into peer pressure?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is know yourself, know your strengths and your weaknesses, and know how to celebrate yourself. A lot of times students fall into drugs and other habits because they're still trying to figure out how to fit in, and they do that as a part of that need to fit in, and we all need to fit in somewhere. But knowing your own strengths will help you to avoid putting things in your body and doing things that are going to cause bigger problems later on. Another thing is to surround yourself with good people, people who build you up just for being you, not because you accomplish anything, and believe them when they say you're a good person, because you are.
What is Drug Awareness Week trying to accomplish?
Well, it's our hope that by having this Drug and Alcohol Awareness Week, we'll be able to just help students have honest conversations with themselves, with their families about the use of drugs, help them to dispel myths and talk to each other about other things that they can do besides drugs. It has become such a large part of not only our community, but also our nation as a whole. And so if our students at Auburn High can have this information, they then can go forward and help others resist or find treatment or never begin the use of drugs and alcohol in a way that hurts them and harms their families.
Did y'all know that strawberries aren't actually a berry, but a banana is a berry?
Girl, stop!
I mean, it's true. And apples.
How bananas berry?
I don't know. And apples and peaches and raspberries are actually a member of the rose family, so they're flowers.
Oh, rose? Rose? What? Oh, I get peaches.
Y'all need to stop.
No, I get peaches. Get out of here. Scooty.
I don't know what this is.
Are you good?
That's it for today's episode on Tiger TV.
You can keep up with Tiger TV by searching AHS Mass Media on YouTube.
You can also keep up with us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching AHS Mass Media.
And you can now listen to podcasts on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts by searching AHS Mass Media, and more episodes will be added as time goes on.
I'm Senna Nain.
And I'm Leah Hardy. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Auburn High!